Living with Nousha. I'm Nousha, a former climber of the corporate ladder turned lifestyle entrepreneur. Each week, I'll bring you an inspiring message to support you in designing and creating a vibrant, fulfilling life. Thank you for joining me today. Now let's get started. Hello and welcome to Vibrant Living with Nousha. I'm Nousha and I'm so excited to be here with all of you today as we close out 2017 and jump into 2018. I wanted to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you for your support this year. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for investing the time to listen to these conversations and take the time to share them with your friends, your family, and your community in order to elevate health. The ripple effect is immeasurable, so thank you. And as we close out 2017, I wanted to take some time to celebrate the past, the future, and the present. And so I'll start with the past, and I want to share something that I learned from one of my mentors, John C. Maxwell, and he shares about the whole concept of goal consciousness and growth consciousness. In our society, we're very used to setting goals at the beginning of the year and focusing on these goals, and at the end of the year looking at, did I accomplish them or not? And I love John C. Maxwell's perspective because he invites us to not only look at, did I accomplish my goals, but to also look at how much did I grow? Because sometimes our goals are to be accomplished, they're in the making, they may not have been realized in this calendar year, they may happen in the next calendar year, and what we can look upon is how much did I grow? So I'm super excited about reflecting on 2007 and using this approach, and I trust that it'll serve you as well. So that's about our past. And so now looking at the future, I know that at the beginning of 2017, I had shared that we are entering a 1 year in numerology. It's a universal 1 year, 2017, and it got a ton of likes, comments, responses. And so I thought that it would be fun to review the 1 year and its characteristics, and then to share with you the year that we're entering in 2018, the universal year that we're entering. And so how the calculation works is you basically take the year 2017 and you add all the numbers straight across. So the 2, the 0, the 1, the 7, and we get 10, giving us the universal 1 year. And so you can imagine what you need to do with 2018. So I'm going to review the characteristics of the 1 year that I had mentioned on this post that was super popular, and you can take some time to reflect and see, yes, I see that those were some of the energies. So the 1 year characteristics: the courage to be who you really are. Number 2, clarity about who you have been, who you are, and who you are becoming. Number 3, confidence to accept sudden change. Number 4, defining your own sense of freedom. And a note about that is no one else can define it for you without limiting your freedom. So it's a very personal thing that we all have, and it's for us to find out what that freedom is. Number 5, designing a more satisfying existence by recognizing the new potential that is developing, which is what the 1 year is all about, is the new beginnings. Number 6, awareness of your dependencies so you can become independent. And this is going to be super important because then you can effectively and powerfully move into the energy of interdependence in 2018. And number 7, expressing your unique talents and leadership to positively impact the world. And I'm super excited because I see a ton of my friends doing this, and kudos to all of you for stepping into your leadership, sharing your gifts. So beautiful, so grateful to be on this journey with you. And number 8, learning that life is not meant to be a struggle, but a continuous, free-flowing journey of energy that moves, shifts, vibrates, spirals, and evolves through cycles of learning. So these were the energies of the 1 year. So I'm sure some of you have already figured out the numerology for the 2 year, and it's 11/2. Now some of you may have just deducted it to 2, and in this case it's important to keep the number 11. So number 11, 22, and 33, 44, they're all master numbers, and we need to keep them intact, include them as well as number 2. So the 11 vibration, as I mentioned, is a master number about further developing our spiritual powers as a collective. Now, given all the things that have happened in the world in 2017, we have had the chance to connect to our spiritual awareness and powers, and it's about taking it a step further and really utilizing them in 2018 as a collective, and to come together as a collective to develop the spiritual side of ourselves even more, which perhaps in the past we may not have needed to. So super exciting times as we enter 2018. And the 2 is about peace, cooperation, loving service, and creating balance in our lives. So a few more characteristics about the 2 year. Number 1 is to build on what we started in the 1 year. So as the numbers go 1, 2, you're building on what you started in the 1 year. And in the 2 year, you want to imagine being pregnant with your vision of last year. And I know, men, you just want to imagine being pregnant with this vision. And as I share the rest of the characteristics, you want to imagine what it's like to be pregnant. If you're a man, you just imagine, and as women who've already been pregnant, then you can imagine more clearly some of the things that I'm going to mention next. So it's about gently allowing the idea seeds that you planted in 2017 to germinate. Just like when you're pregnant, you're just allowing something to grow inside you. Characteristic number 4 is to practice the art of patience. Again, like a pregnant woman, she's patient. Number 5 is imagine the possibility. So again, as a pregnant woman, you're looking around at all these beautiful kids and just imagining what it would be like for you to have your child. And for those of you that are fathers out there, same thing, you know, even though your wife is pregnant, you're still imagining just how amazing it's going to be to have this little one in your world. Characteristic number 6 is to follow your intuitive guidance. And again, as a pregnant woman, we do this all the time in terms of what to eat, when to sleep, what you need, etc. Number 7 is to rest within. And what I mean by that is to really take time to breathe, nourish yourself, take time to relax. Again, just as a pregnant woman would do. And as you know, when a woman is pregnant, a lot of people go out of their way to make sure that she's comfortable. And in this 2 year, you will need to do that for yourself, to make sure that you're loving and compassionate and to yourself, and giving yourself time and space to really nourish yourself. And finally, number 8 is to trust the process. Just like a pregnant woman would do, it's just to trust that everything will come together, and that, you know, one day you will be pregnant with, and you will deliver this idea, this seed of an idea that you planted in 2017. So friends, it has been such a joy to be here with you week after week, starting these conversations, having some very rich, beautiful conversations with so many of you. And again, I thank you for your participation, for your love, and for your support. And that brings me to celebrating the present, which I know many of you are doing with friends and family and your community. And as you celebrate the present, let's celebrate the past and all the growth that we've had and all the goals that we've accomplished, as well as look excitedly to the future as we enter an 11/2 universal year. So friends, I send you lots of love for a phenomenal 2018, and until we speak again, you know how it goes. Be vibrant, be bright. It's your birthright. Now, let's go out there and continue to shine our light. Thank you for investing this time with me on the Vibrant Living with Nousha podcast. I'm so glad that you joined our conversation. If you would take 2 minutes to positively impact someone's life by sharing this episode, that would be wonderful. Please leave us a review by visiting iTunes. Let us know what you enjoy and what you'd like to see more of. It will support us on our journey to causing a worldwide epidemic of vibrant living. Until next time, be vibrant, be bright. It's your birthright. Now, let's go out there and shine our light.